Hi guys, I thought I'd come on today to show you what I've been up to. I've been playing with this with the brushos, the crystal colors, color crystals even. These are from Stampin Up, and I've got the primary set. So I've always been fascinated and curious about how this works, because although I've been using like watercolor, watercolor set, I'm really intrigued by how the crystals react and how they behave, and it would be sort of good to explore that with me. See, I'm not an artist of some sort, but I like doing creative stuff, and that means I also like trying new stuff. So as you can see, I've had a good play already. I think they're quite cool. So these are dried, and this is a thin watercolor paper, and this is an 80 GSM paper. Now I wanted to take this further sometime down the line and maybe use an embossing powder and put some accents to it, but we'll see. So that's that. Well, we know that it's gonna bleed out. It's an 80 GSM paper, so we'll bleed that out. That will bleed out, bleed into. And this is a watercolor paper. It's just because it's the thing was all over the place. The color was all over the place. And then I've also swatched them. I've swatched them in my, this is a mixed media, a notebook that I've made, hand stitched it, and this is made with mixed media papers. It's quite thick, so it will take a bit of paint and whatnot. These are the basic colors, and then I started literally just mixing them together, and it's really nice. Oops, that's still wet. And that's the blue and red color. It turns out to be, as you dry it, it looks like it's like a mauvey pink color rather than purple. I guess it's how much you put of each color really to make that color. So what I've seen people have been doing is either they have been putting crystals in there in wells. So that's going to be the red well. So, because this is a powder, once it goes all over the place, it goes all over the place. So I've seen people put a push pin on top, so it creates a small hole, and then you can just tap. you know, and you just spray, you sprinkle the you just sprinkle the crystals. Now, people have done this before, but I want to find out for myself, and I want you guys to take the same journey as I do, and just, you know, you may want to try it and see it as well. So I'm gonna do the blue and green. I think it's green. Yeah, it's green. Blue and green combo. So I've done the blue and red, so I'm gonna do the blue and green. So I'm not putting any excuse me, sort of pattern to this. I'm just randomly sprinkling it. Oh, some things. Okay, and then comes the fun part, and it explodes everywhere. So you just spray it, I would say, at the height. Okay, so I'm gonna save that for later, because I've got something that I wanted to do. I'm trying to do literal pieces, background pieces, I guess, and I'm gonna take it to the next level later on by using an embossing pen and embossing powders, and so I want to play with that too. So I'm gonna leave that now. The other thing that I'd like to do is also create or make some ink sprays or watercolor sprays. I've got these tiny spray bottles which I bought from Target, not in America, show Tiger, and I think they're now known as Flying Tiger. And basically I've seen people do it. I've seen people use Brusho crystals and make their little watercolor sprays. So they tend to just put a little amount. It depends on how intense you want the color to be, and I've just used my color. So I think what they do is put a little bit of crystals in there. I'm not going to open it right out. I'm just going to try and see if I can get this is an epic fail, isn't it? Okay, I give up. I'm just gonna have to open it. I'm just so scared that once I open it up, it's just gonna like explode everywhere, and hopefully that's not the case. Probably put about eighth of a teaspoon maybe, and then fill it up with water. I would just, for this instance, fill it up to about 3/4. Now I need to just take a little bit off on that end so you've got room, and then shake it, shake. Oh wow, look at that. Sorry for the lighting, but look at that. I'm gonna use this because it's a mixed media thing. Okay, I'm gonna use the other page. Okay, ready? Nice. Okay, I'm gonna do a green as well. Let's see. Guess you can put more green. You can put more in there if you want it to be more intense. I would have liked it to be a more intense green, the moss green, but I guess that is moss green, so why am I complaining? I think that's me done playing for now. I hope this has kind of like help you decide whether you want Brusho or not. If you do, they're available on Stampin Up. I will link my kind of like, I'll put a link down in the description box, so it takes you directly onto the website. Oh my days. And stay tuned for the next lot, because I'm gonna use this and take it a little bit further and do a project, you know. Yeah, come back and see what next I'm gonna be next doing. And if you like what I'm doing, please give it a thumbs up, and press on the subscribe button. Don't forget the bell icon so that every time I upload something, you are notified that I've uploaded something. And yes, please do join me in this creative journey. I would say creative journey because I'll see how things progress and grow in terms of my creative pursuits or creative adventures. So have a good day, everyone, and actually have a good weekend, and see you soon. Bye.